Hey everyone, Bobby here. We got some Victory Royale series Fortnite figures from Hasbro. These are shipping from Amazon and are not releasing in 2022 as we all once thought. I don't know what we thought. If we thought like come January 1st, these would just suddenly appear on shelves. I mean, it has happened before. I remember the Captain Marvel wave was a January 1st street date, but they're here. They're shipping. 4 figures total that I know of. Chaos Agent and Midas Rex here right now. The other 2 are on their way from Amazon. However, I wanted to just take a look at these 2 because I don't know if this is something I'm going to keep on the channel or not. I didn't review any of the Jazwares figures, but here I am. I did collect a ton of the Jazwares figures. However, I wasn't 100% all in as there was some characters that weren't appealing to me. You know, something like Marvel Legends, Black Series, 100% all in. Doesn't matter what they're putting out. We'll see, as we could see, Hasbro's green initiative in full effect here. Very little plastic in the packaging itself. You can see we get this plastic window, which isn't allowing us to look at Midas Rex. Chaos Agent, however, you can see him in there. I understand. We got to save the planet, all that stuff. I just don't like this. You're more prone to, it just means their quality assurance needs to step up. We need to have figures with immaculate face paint and, accessories, all that stuff, because we're not going to be able to inspect here. At this point, it doesn't matter if you're ordering online or looking in store. I mean, you could fudge it and really just bring it up to your face and see all that stuff. Whatever. Even the hook is cardboard, which is crazy to me. Very, very little plastic. As you can see, this is an all cardboard design. I think the one time I've seen this prior is the Transformers line is definitely using more cardboard than, say, Marvel Legends or Black Series. I think their Bumblebee Target exclusive didn't have a plastic window. So it was a similar packaging to this. However, little children's grubby hands could go and ruin your figure by touching it. So it's nice that there is a window, plastic window rather here. Box is in a full rectangle. It does like taper off here, you can see. And in that real estate of the packaging, they are showing you the accessories that comes with the figure. So with Chaos Agent, you are getting his harvesting tool, some back bling, and a weapon. Here for Midas Rex, you are getting his helmet, his cape, and weapon as well. This is the first Chaos Agent figure. So, I think Hasbro obviously wanted to put out something Jazwares hasn't, make the figures, more appealing for us who have picked up the Jazwares figures. However, there is a dark Meowskulls, and we do have a regular Meowskulls from Jazwares. It'd be nice to compare those. This is the second Midas figure. So the first one is the full golden Midas. I guess this is an evolution of that Midas figure. We'll do a comparison with there. Again, I wasn't 100% all in, but I got a ton of the Jazwares figures, and I got a handful of the McFarlane figures for figures that I felt would, skins rather, that I felt would look nice in the 7-inch scale as bulky, taller figures. So it's nice to have some variety in your Fortnite collection. Chaos Agent, Midas Rex. See, the side is just the art continuing. The back is the back. It is what it is. Very little detail here in the back. Chaos Agent, Midas Rex. No bio or anything. That would have been nice. I noticed they're leaving that off. I mean, and more of the newer lines. What am I saying? Power Rangers. That's what I was gonna call out. G.I. Joe. We don't really get anything in the back. We don't even get to know who else is in this wave or this first series of figures. Again, similar to Power Rangers and G.I. Joe. So if you know, you know. If you don't, well, I wouldn't say use what's on the shelf as a reference because, hardly anything's on the shelf out here in Southern California. So let's rip these dudes open. And if I like what I see, I'll probably do Lynx and that big goopy blue guy whose name escapes me right now and go from there. A lot of Jazwares comparisons, a lot of McFarlane comparisons. And of course, we got to do comparisons to other Hasbro lines because this is Hasbro's newest 6-inch baby. So we'll do that, get some Black Series in here, get some Star Wars, get some Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, all that stuff. What's cool is all those characters, at least characters from those franchises, have been in Fortnite at one point or another. Off the top of my head, Kylo Ren, Daredevil, Ant-Man, Blade, Rey, I think even a trooper, maybe a Sith trooper. I could be wrong. Let me know. I've never played Fortnite. And I think a lot of us action figures collectors, at least who skew towards these older end of things, older gamers and collectors, haven't really played Fortnite. I just don't have an interest in PvP or anything like that. Give me a single-player adventure game. I've said this before. Give me a single-player adventure game where I can go explore and forget reality for a little while. Like Metroid Dread. That's a hell of a game. But we'll do that. Let's rip these open. I'm talking too much. And before I do rip these open, I know I said we'll rip them open. Take a moment and consider, subscribing to the channel. That would help me out a lot. Please hit the notification bell, comment, like, all that stuff. I'll repeat this in the end. All right, let's rip these dudes open. Really quick, I did want to show how these accessories come. So I opened it from the bottom, and this fell out, which is the mask, presumably. Cape and weapon. This is crazy. Tissue paper, tape, this is nuts. This is, I don't know. I mean, cool. We're helping the planet, but this is crazy presentation. Dude's just kind of like pinned in there with cardboard. You just pull these out. However, he is still tied down with a rubber band that we're used to seeing with these figures. All right, let's rip them open further. All right, here they are, Midas Rex and Chaos Agent. Apologies for the change in lighting. I actually didn't have my lights ready for the first part of this video, but here we are. I figure we need them for the character detail. These look pretty cool. I'm not too disappointed. Midas does have his helmet. Actually, that's a separate head. I thought it was a helmet, but it's an additional head. He looks all right. You can see the face print there. Nice sculpted work all along this figure. Look at that. That's some good detail there on that little sash. That's cool. Oh, got some paint imperfections there at the feet. Weapon looks all right. Back bling is that cape. And again, here is the helmet. Oh, you can see his eye in there since it is scarred out right there. Chaos Agent. Boom. Looking all right. Nice. So, this is the first wave. And obviously everything is going to be a new sculpt to us. But eventually I imagine we'll see reuse along the line. I mean, Black Series at one point was nothing but original figures. And now we're just getting a ton of reuse and very few new figures at all. So I don't expect this line to stay nice and pure. Eventually we'll probably get this suit for someone else. These hands are unique though. They are 3-fingered hands. You can see there. This, I don't know how much reuse it could be, but yeah, I'm not holding my breath on these continuing to be original sculpts the way Lynx and Drippy are, the other two figures not seen in this video. But let me mount this up and we'll get a closer look at these dudes. Who should be first? Maybe Chaos Agent. All right, here we go. Chaos Agent up close and personal. I like this gas mask. It looks pretty cool. It's a nice design. So Chaos Agent, I believe, was in season 1 of chapter 2. Let me know. There is an overarching story to Fortnite. I don't play the game, but I do like, people put up those big end game or end of season events, and those are fun to watch on YouTube. I think the Marvel one where they took out Galactus was pretty amazing. But I like it when they keep it more in their own universe. But this looks pretty cool. It's not too bad. Nice painted, nice contrast of red. You got the handkerchief there. That's a painted spot. This is a black piece of plastic. They went ahead and added red paint there for the thread buttons and the threads going through the button. I bet we don't see this forever throughout the line. I bet, we get less details as time goes on. This looks like some sort of toxic tank. As you can see, it plugs in nicely into the back. Nice red accents there, arrows there, pipes, and some red right along the wall. The gauge here, it's a nice red on there, red stripe across. And this, I don't know what all these little white specks are. I guess dust from that little paper it was wrapped in. But you can see there's like sludge or ooze or something coming out of this. I don't know. It's not painted very well. As for his, what do you call it? Harvesting tool. It almost looks symbiotic, like Venom, who is right now, I believe, a character in Fortnite. So it looks like it was a normal harvesting tool, and it has been covered in this goop. Pretty cool. And then the weapon, what is like an AK-47? I don't know, magazine with a red stripe on there. Some green. Looks all right. Some silver paint there. There we go. Mine is a little banged up, but it works. It goes with the figure. I don't know how that happened. That looks like it was straight up scratched from something. Pretty cool. And then again, back to the detail to the figure. On the figure, rather. It is all right. Decent suited body. But it's very cartoony. I mean, look how skinny those legs are. I'm not getting, there we go. Skinny legs. Very cartoony looking. And it is what it is. I mean, that's how it is in Fortnite. So I don't have too much to say, positive or negative. I'm still getting a feel for this. I mean, you can see how far this up could go up. You know, it is notched there, and that's exactly where it stops. You do have a bicep cut and double jointed elbows. These are pinless figures. You know, I just opened my Breaker figure from G.I. Joe, and I noticed how that wasn't a pinless figure. However, that is reused parts as well. Oh, his hand is coming off. However, he doesn't come with additional hand accessories. So if you are going to customize maybe this top part, since these legs look a little too skinny, they use this piece for some other character. You can. You can see how easy these pop out. There's, yeah, little ridge there. It isn't smooth like a Mafex hand or joint or whatever. Where were we? Man, I wish we could see. So this looks like this could come undone. So if you're a crazy customizer guy, you can totally do that. I'm trying to see. There is an ab crunch in there. There we go. And a waist swivel. So you can see sculpted underneath some shirts. Legs, well, I imagine they go pretty far. They're pretty skinny and nothing seems to be hindering on this side. Thigh cut, double jointed knees. Oops. Well, this came off a little too easily. There we go. Double jointed knees, as mentioned. Do we get a cut at the, yeah, so there's, I guess, an ankle cut, since it isn't what would be a boot cut on other figures. There we go. Nice forward, nice, very good back, and a pivot. So standard 6-inch articulation that you could expect from Hasbro, or at least a Marvel Legends figure. I figure Marvel Legends is the base to Hasbro articulation, give or take. You know, Black Series figures will, depending on the mold and the sculpt, lack certain bits of articulation, and they're usually single jointed elbows, since they cut them so deep you can get this type of range with just a single joint. But yeah, this is interesting. This is more akin to a Marvel Legends than anything else. All right, let's move on to Midas Rex. This looks cool. I'm not too, I mean, this is just a design choice and not anything on Hasbro's fault or part or anything like that. But, you know, not too menacing. I'm assuming he's a bad guy, right? You guys got to let me know. But yeah, oh man, look at that print. Anytime there's like stubble, like most recent Marvel Legends Doctor Strange from the No Way Home line, his goatee is pretty pixelated like that. So I guess this is a way to do a blend and a haircut on a haircut or a fade in action figure form. You can see his eyes, his scar, which utilizes that print technology that Hasbro and other companies have, except McFarlane, are using. Yeah, this is an interesting design. Back bling looking good. Nice. This does come off again, so it should be interchangeable. I don't know why you'd want to swap them out like that, but so here's what's awesome about this. So we saw the box advertised back bling, which is his cape, this weapon, which I'm guessing it would be considered his harvesting tool, and this interchangeable head / helmet, which is also pretty cool. Not listed on the box, and I'm guessing because of space reasons, are these freaking holster. And dude, this is so cool. So I was pretty happy. Like, this is like a bonus, like surprise figure. So I know the Golden Midas by Jazwares did come with a pistol sculpted in that you couldn't pull out. I guess this would be, what is this? 6-shooter? Magnum? No. Let me know. These, given how fancy his armor in, this doesn't seem like the type of guns he would use. But yeah, this was a nice surprise. So we got holsters and 2 6-shooters. This is sculpted really nice and detailed really nice. I like this a lot. Yeah, nice gold paint throughout the figure. Bonus weapons. I hope we see that with more of the figures. It'd be nice to be like, what the heck? These holstered guns come out? Wasn't advertised on the box, so unless I missed something, I could double check. But Midas Rex. Let's see. Look at that. Similar to the most recent modern Marvel Legends figures, dumbbell inside, and then one at the bottom of the neck. So you can see that can also turn. Let's get this helmeted head on. Ooh, tight fit. Let's go. There we go. No pop. Got gypped. I want my pop. Pretty cool. It's all right. I think I prefer this than the unmasked head. That looks awesome. You can see his articulation there. So you can see he does have shoulder pads. Do these rotate with the figure? Yeah, cool. I like that. I like when they do that. Arms out to here. You do get your bicep cut and double jointed elbows, which do bend pretty nicely. I forgot to mention this on the Chaos Agent, but they both have the same perfect weapon holding articulation at the wrist. So I think we referenced that as a vertical hinge, and it's great. Crazy diaphragm way up top. So there is no ab crunch, as they didn't want to destroy the armor, and it's too detailed to even like flow perfectly with a back and forth bend. But you also, so it's double. So you get so much tilt. Look at that. You get it at the top, you get it at the bottom. It's nice. Excellent work. This figure, honestly, I was looking forward to this figure. I was least looking forward to this figure out of the four. Happened to be like one of the first ones I get. But between him and Chaos Agent, I think aesthetically the Chaos Agent looks more interesting. However, I'm enjoying this guy a little more in terms of his engineering. Look at that, legs out to there. You get a why do I keep messing that up? Thigh cut, double joint knees. Let's get that going. You do get a boot cut. Maybe that's going to be standard with these Fortnite figures. Forward, down, and a pivot. It is nice to not have finger articulation. No offense to the Jazwares guys, but man, that just didn't work. And toe articulation almost isn't necessary given how small a lot of these dudes' feet are. Pop his regular unmasked head back on, since I do have the Jazwares regular Midas, right? Midas, gold, golden touch. So correct me if I'm wrong if this is not the same dude, right? It is the same dude. Let's get these guys standing. As you can see here, I'm up at an angle. So you can see the Jazwares stuff was closer to like a true 6-inch scale. This kind of deals with the 1/12 scale, more akin to Marvel Legends. So a little bit of a taller figure. Let's get done. Actually, you can see the Chaos Agent himself is actually slightly shorter than Midas Rex here. And then we know Drippy is a little bigger, and then there's deluxe figures like the Dark Meowskulls coming out, which do cost a little more. And so that's gonna, you know, a lot of variety, a lot of different scales. Let's get him out of the way real quick. Get another Jazwares figure in here. Doggo, see, yeah. So these look like they won't really scale. I mean, unless you don't mind a little short figures here and there. Oops. Jerk, what a jerk. Your Jazwares stuff is probably going to be a little bit shorter than these figures. I'll get some more Jazwares, but just real quick. This is just kind of a sloppy, quick comparison. And then with a McFarlane figure, which is obviously going to tower over every single Jazwares or Hasbro figure. All right, let's get some other things out here. So here's a better look at the two new Hasbro figures with a Jazwares Doggo. Swap Doggo out. Get one of the more popular characters, Fish Sticks, in there. You can see he's a little more on par with them. I'm not gonna bother. Look at these legs and these feet. Jeez. Next, another favorite of mine would be DJ Yonder. I think that's his name. It's been a minute. Remind me. Again, he doesn't look so bad, but he is shorter than both of them. But I think these look nice together. One or two more Jazwares figures. No, just one more. The infamous Beef Boss, thanks to Robo over at Foosh. He fits in nicely with them as well. So you're going to have a good time blending these figures in with your Jazwares stuff. It's almost like the line just, you know, think of it a Toy Biz to Hasbro transition in Marvel Legends. You know, there's still Fortnite and there's still plenty of characters out there for you to get. And there's still Jazwares figures on the shelf. I know, and this is probably an easy prediction to make, but these last few waves of Jazwares Fortnite figures are going to be very expensive in the aftermarket, because I'm going to guess not a lot of them are going to get shipped out to stores like the usual lot. And I think they'll be hard to find. So, you know, that's like Scuba Diver Jonesy. I know there's a pirate dude who I saw once and never saw again. Atlantean Fish Sticks and a bunch of others. So there's still some Jazwares offerings in the works. So let's go ahead and get some other Hasbro stuff. So one of the more recent skins, I think, I could be wrong, let me know, was an Ant-Man. So you can see they're a little taller than this Marvel Legends Ant-Man, which is on a familiar buck. There we go. He looks nearly the same height. Why is this dude, home dude, not standing though? But yeah, that's pretty cool. So another of the more popular Marvel skins is Deadpool. So you could see him there with the crew. The duo, rather. Fits in nicely. And, you know, this is just an opportunity. With Hasbro having Fortnite, and you saw with the pre-order for Snake Eyes, which was the exact same Snake Eyes with some Fortnite accessories, expect a lot of that. I bet you this Deadpool gets reissued and just comes with Fortnite accessories. Maybe painted a little different, make him a little more cartoony or whatever. You know, he even fits in just as is. So it could be this Deadpool with like a new back bling and Fortnite like guns and grenades or whatever, and there you have it. You know, a Fortnite edition of Deadpool, a Fortnite edition of Ant-Man, a Fortnite edition of Wolverine, and so on. I mean, they'd probably choose someone a little more popular than Ant-Man, but you catch my drift. This is going to be a total cash grab, and I'm all there for it. Like a sucker, I'll probably buy. You know, it'll come in fancy packaging. And yeah, dumb on my part, not dumb on Hasbro's part. Let's get a Joe in here. Speaking of, let me get the Snake Eyes in here. So it is a repaint, I believe, of just this Snake Eyes, not the most recent Commando one that came with Timber. Joining the Fortnite ranks. Looks good. Excuse me. Just hit the camera on the way back. Sticking with oh boy, this leg is so bent. And I see the stress mark on his knee, and that bums me out. But Mandalorian. Another Fortnite skin. So from an offshoot of Jazwares is Wicked Cool Toys, who is doing the Halo line. Master Chief being the best figure I think they put out so far. Towering over these dudes. He is in Fortnite as well. So, you know, you want to play Halo something on your PlayStation, you can get the Fortnite Master Chief skin. I prefer him taller. I think he should be taller compared to everybody else. I think in Fortnite he's about, you know, their height. But this looks cool too. And then I want to do a Mezco Cable, who's also in Fortnite, which is crazy. I'm waiting for Hasbro to drop this type of, you know, the original art that this was based off of. MBC type of cable. Got a mark on his nose and it's annoying me. There we go. So he fits in well with Mezco. But let's get a true Mezco. Actually, this might not be a good example because this is a shorter figure. But here he is with like Vapor. So, you know, one thumbs up for each figure. I'm not disappointed, but I'm not blown away either. There isn't any brand new engineering on these figures. These are like similar to Marvel Legends, Black Series, and whatnot. You know, when the Overwatch figures came out from Hasbro, they had some new engineering that was fantastic. I mean, ab crunch and like a ball joint at the waist and stuff like that, and females with ab crunch on their slender waist, stuff like that. Here, nothing is new when it comes to the engineering of articulation. It's nice to see pinless figures outside of Marvel Legends and Black Series. I think Black Series has been doing it for longer than we've given them credit for. In the arms, not necessarily the legs, but yeah, so they're okay. You know, I'm looking forward. I may go ahead and do a review on Drippy and Lynx, as they're drastically different from these guys. I mean, one's a big gloopy blue guy and the other one's a very slender female figure. So it's nice, you know, the engineering might be different there. We got a female figure and a bulky bruiser type figure. So we'll do those. But beyond that, I don't know if I'll pick them up or do videos on those. But I do want to thank you for watching this video. It's always exciting when Hasbro drops some new stuff, but it's not as exciting as to me as it was when Overwatch dropped, because this again I feel like is a continuation of the Jazwares line with some only slight improvements. It's not too hard to take away finger articulation and then pat yourselves on the back, but it is what it is. It's a new line. It's Hasbro. We know we're going to get quality. Packaging, again, a little left to be desired there, but that's just the way things are going to be. Expect our Legends and Black Series to change into similar designs at some point. But again, thank you for checking out this video. Something new for the channel, something new for our collections, and something new in the community. So I expect you action figure photographers to do some great stuff with these. I look forward to your pictures, and I look forward to checking out my other videos. Again, as mentioned in the beginning of the video, please consider a subscription to my channel. I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's have a dialogue in the comments. Let's chat. Let's talk about toys and video games. Play Metroid Dread if you haven't. Challenge yourselves. I'll see you guys next time.